Hey guys, what's up? Apparently, a friend of mine volunteered to, suggest I do, Goth Tag. I didn't, I don't know exactly what it is, and now I got the idea. So, I'm gonna be answering some questions,
What are you doing, Nickel? Oh, trying to see if you knocked it in.
about being
Trying to see
goth.
if you knocked the ball in.
Yes,
Did you get all the way up there?
actually, in some ways, I actually am pretty goth. I just don't do it much anymore. It's a back and forth thing for me. A phase, no. So, here we go. How you introduced to goth? How was I introduced to being goth? Well, back in my old times in school, I started out, being normal. I didn't really do much. Getting into this style, I started wearing random black clothing. I didn't really start until I'd say about middle school, and that's where I started becoming a baby bat. Yeah, that's how I started. It wasn't black though; it was blue. So I'd probably say emo because I'd wear my hood oval um, and stuff, just hiding from everyone. I used to like hiding and concealing myself in a hood. But where goth really started was junior high. I started wearing like random black clothes and started getting jewelry. My mom got me into jewelry. I started wearing necklaces a lot. At first they were like crosses and whatever, and then I was introduced to skull jewelry. That's why I started wearing like random skull necklaces and stuff. Not really much. You could say I was like pretty basic. I know I don't look like really goth. I haven't really gone deep into that idea. I'm still exploring the aspects of collecting goth clothing. I'm very interested in it. So yeah, I was introduced by it, by me figuring it out. I just heard of it. The style I started randomly, is to answer the question, just randomly. I wasn't introduced to it by anyone. That was in high school. I didn't know what it really was until high school. Maybe I've heard of it, but like lower generation schools before I went to high school. But yeah. What gothic subgenre would you put yourself in? Wow. That's a good question right there. I really don't know. There's all kinds of goths out there. There is many varieties of goth, and they're very specific by style, fashion. I have no comment to say about the fetish, considering. Yeah. Okay, so we got the goth trad, the romantic goth, the cyber goth, fetish goth, hippie goth, the J goth, the withered head. I hope I'm saying this wrong. The pokey goth, mopey goth, death walker, baby bat. That's what I was. Corp goth, Victorian goth, the medieval goth, the metalhead, emo goth, which I started hitting, vampire goth, geek goth, gothability, 𝔇𝔞𝔫𝔱𝔢'𝔰, goth, steampunk goth, very goth, tribal goth. Well, to answer the question, I think the subgenre of goth I'd probably hit under is either rivet head, trad goth, metalhead, or emo goth, to say. So that would be it for that. What do you dislike about being goth? What do I dislike about being goth? Basically people. People, stereotypes, and what they think about goths. Okay, so one typical thing about it is, well, satanic? No, we're not. That's a little personal. It kind of fits like Christians, you know? Just like Christians, we have our own religion and beliefs, sentimentals, and all that. But not all the same. We're actually pretty cool, nice, funny, outgoing. We're like normal people, but like in black. I mean, freaking... figuratively speaking, I don't really hate being goth. I don't hate anything about it, but I do hate the stereotypes. I hate what people say about goths and what they think about them and see them as and whatever. The reactions, you know, you see a goth out in the street and you think
the other one.
It's really scary, but you talk to them and they're like really cool. They're really interesting naturally, you know. I met a natural goth. I've met a few, some I don't know, maybe wannabes and whatever, you know. It all depends on the style and how they see goth as. They did have like all their perspectives and whatever, and you know, I don't really see anything about being wrong about being goth. When I started getting into this style, I thought it was pretty cool. So I see it more as a trend, a fashion, than something like a phase, they call it. In respect, if you're going goth but you're going normal, that's like that phase thing you go through, like everybody says. That's their personal thing. I don't personally see it as that. It's a fashion for me. So yeah, that's all about that. What do parents think of it? Well, it's typical, actually, but pretty interesting at the same time. You think the reasons would actually be the same. They're weirded out by it. They don't allow it in ways. Some are okay with the fashion, as long as like goths keep it to themselves or whatever, or the parents are okay with it, you know. It all depends on them, really. So nothing wrong with that. So if you're going goth and your parents see you doing the fashion, whatever, and this goes to serious topic about religion. So yeah, don't be embarrassed to call yourself goth or dress goth. You know, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You know, that's their choice. It's supposed to be a personal decision for the person. Visa. Per person. You don't want to do it? Don't do it. You want to do it? Do it. Okay? That's how it works. Okay, eyebrows or no eyebrows? Actually, that's a really personal question too. It all depends on you. If you don't want eyebrows, go for it. If you want eyebrows while being goth, go for it. Like, for example, this person says, I have eyebrows. Why? Because I don't have the time to draw them on every day. I think it would just look weird on me. I do love the shaved eyebrows that are drawn back on, but don't think I could ever do that. Maybe someday in the future I would take a step, not sure. So what you're hearing right there, some goths actually don't prefer having eyebrows, or they do like having eyebrows. Again, that's a personal question, all decided on you when you start being goth. What is your favorite band? Well, actually that's another personal thing. Most goths tend to actually listen to the current genre. There's all kinds of bands out there, and depending on what most goths listen to is actually another personal thing. So my favorite or off topic of being goth, I listen to anime music. That's about it. That's me for you. So your opinion on Marilyn Manson? Some people would typically hate on this guy. Apparently, there's a lot of interesting info on Marilyn Manson. He's a very interesting artist. I forgot whether it was true or not, but he used to be a chick. He did whatever and became a guy. So, don't know where to go from that. Don't take it to offense. I don't know Marilyn Manson that much. I'm not that good with people. I'm not a people's person to know someone like this very well. So I think he was a pretty interesting guy. He did what he wanted to do, and I think that's fine. I think it is, and I agree with it. So yeah. Heading on to question number 10. What were your baby bats days like? Random, actually. So I was actually liked more than I was actually typically judged by the way I dressed. I was really basic. I wasn't deep in like the goths these days. Baby bats you would see these days. Yeah, it all depends. Decent. This is in the middle. It would be the same thing if you were doing baby bat. And yeah. So on that, that's all the questions for today. Sorry I did not give a honest enough truth about my goth culture and what I was like in my days. Either that or was the questions. This is the end of my video. If you like it, hit the like. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll look at them. And well, hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys.